Hey guys, Team Yu-Gi-Oh! Here, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite decks, especially for budget players. This is Fluffals. So a lot of people thought this deck would not function under Link format, but I'll tell you what, this deck functions amazingly under Link format. The OTK potential is 100% still there. The combos that you can bust out with this deck are really cool. It's very, very cheap to build. You could probably build the whole thing for $40 or less. That being said, let's go ahead and hop right into this and see what we got. So, we're playing 3 Dog, because he's basically a Stratos for the deck, which is ideal. 2 Penguin. He's really, really good too. When you use him as a fusion material, you draw 2 cards and then you discard 1. And then on top of that, when he's on the field, you can special summon a Fluffal from your hand, which is pretty nice. 2 Bear with 2 Wing. Bear gets your toy vendors and Wing lets you draw. 1 Owl. You really don't need more than that. It searches a poly when it's normal summoned, or you can just use him to fuse by paying 500. Sheep and Cat, these are just the other one-ofs. Cat is probably more important than Sheep, so if you have no plays, your best play is to normal summon Dog, search for Sheep, special the Sheep, and then make a Mrs. Radiant. That's if you like completely brick. So that's what that's there for. And then the Cat, when it's used as a material for fusion summon, you can add a poly from your grave to your hand, which is obviously really good. Then we play 3 Edgemp Chain and 2 Edgemp Saber. That's the Edgemp lineup. Nothing crazy to look at there. And then I play 2 King of the Swamp. And then for the last monsters, I play 1 Gofu because making a Decode Talker is pretty good. Kind of helps you push for OTKs. 1 Kumungus and 1 Gamseel. So I'm playing the Kaiju variant of this. This deck does kind of struggle with True Draco, so having these as outs is really good, as well as just being able to get rid of a Trident. That way you don't have to worry about it. Then 1 Maxi. That's the monster lineup. We'll move on to the spells. So Triple Toy Vendor. This card is just so good. It's ridiculous how good that card is. I'm not even gonna read it to you. Well, one, I can't read it because it's foreign and I don't have the translation right next to me. But go read that card. It's absolutely nuts. 3 Polymerization, 1 Fright for Fusion, and then I play double Instant Fusion because Fright for Sheep is a level 5 and bringing it out is really, really good. Then I play 2 Foolish Burial Goods to dump the toy vendors to grave. The card's absolutely busted. 3 Cosmic Cyclone. This card is really good right now, and playing 3 of it is kind of a necessity. Then for the one-ofs, I play 1 Dark Hole, 1 Raigeki, and 1 Book of Moon for the board wipes for this deck. Moving on to the extra deck, we're playing 3 Sabertooth. He's probably the best one in the extra deck, realistically, because when he's summoned, you could bring a Fright for Fusion from your grave back onto the field, and he requires a Fright for Fusion monster as one of his materials, so you can fuse 1 off and then bring that immediately back to the main monster zone because it was properly summoned prior to that. So he's really good for this deck. 2 Kraken. This is the non-destruction send to graveyard card, and it can attack twice. If you use his effect, though, to send to the graveyard, you can't attack directly that turn. You have to only attack monsters. But, cool little trick. If you summon him, you send an opponent's monster, you fusion summon him to make Sabertooth, and Sabertooth brings back the Kraken. Kraken can't attack directly or use his effect again. So that's one of the cool ways around it. 3 Fright for Sheep. This card's pretty good. That's why the 2 instant fusions are in there. You can make this and then fusion it off into the Sabertooth, and Sabertooth can revive it, which obviously is pretty important. Then for the one-ofs for the fusions, I play 1 Tiger and 1 Wolf. Tiger's kind of a board wipe card, and then Wolf just helps with OTKs. Then I play 2 Xyz monsters. I play 1 Dweller and 1 Tornado Dragon, probably the 2 best Xyz monsters to be playing right now, especially for rank 4s. And then for Link monsters, 1 Mrs. Radiant, and then considering I'm playing the Gofu, I do play 1 Proxy Dragon and 1 Decode Talker. So that rounds it up for this deck profile. This is a really good deck if you're a budget player looking to spend minimal money to get maximum results. This deck is fully functional, and once we, at some point, if we ever do get Fright for Patchwork, this deck is going to be nuts, and I'd expect at that point for the value to kind of skyrocket. But pick yours up now if you're a budget player looking to play something that works, that's really fun. It's explosive, it does some really cool stuff. But if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know. This is Team Fluffals once again, signing out.